Today I'm going to be showing you two very simple but really cute hairstyles involving this kind of funky looking braid. So if you guys would like to see how to do this, then just keep watching. Okay, so you're going to need 3 different hair ties for this look. I just think that makes it a little bit easier to hold the braids. So go through and brush through your hair to make sure it's nice and smooth and that it's going to be nice and easy to braid. So now you have to decide which side of your head you want the braid to be on. So I want mine going down this side, and you're going to have to section your hair off into 3 sections and then take each section and do 3 more sections. So you want to make sure that the sections are equal. So I'm going to go ahead and take about an equal section of hair and make sure that I have enough that I can still do 2 more sections. And then I'm going to come up pretty high because this kind of can tend to kind of fall out and get a little bit loose. And then I'm going to section this off into 3 different sections, just as if you were making a normal braid, like that. And then I'm going to begin to braid this. Again, I'm going to braid it tighter just because this can fall pretty easily. So I want to make sure it's tighter at the beginning, and then towards the end of the hairstyle, if I want to make it a little bit looser, I can. So I'm just going to go all the way down and braid as far down as I can. So about right there is where my hair stops for braiding. It just starts to get a little bit harder to braid it any further than there. But it's okay because you're going to be taking each piece and braiding it all together. So hopefully that makes sense. So if you have to stop before the end of your hair, don't worry because you're going to braid it all together anyways. So then I just secured this braid so it doesn't come loose. Now I'm going to take another section of hair and try to make it even to the section that I just took. So I'm going to take this section and then pull this into 3 different pieces, like that. And then I'm going to start to braid this. And then I'm going to secure this braid. And I'm going to take the last section of hair and make sure that I have all the hair gathered into it. And I'm going to begin to braid this section. Okay, so now that I have the 3 braids, you can see I still have a little bit of hair on the end that I wasn't able to braid, but I'm going to fix that once I put all the braid together. So I'm going to take it and then I'm just going to begin to braid this as if I was braiding my hair like normal. So again, I'm going to kind of braid it tightly because I want to make sure that I have kind of the option to make it looser if I want to. So I'm just going to braid all the way down. And then once I hit the rubber bands, I'm going to just slip them off, just like this. You kind of have to hold the hair to make sure that the whole braid doesn't come loose. So then I'm just going to continue braiding this part of the hair that didn't get braided in the other 3 braids. I'm just going to braid this all the way down. So then I'm going to secure the end. Now I'm going to go ahead and scoot forward and show you some of this detail before I start to kind of make it a little bit looser and just a little bit more messy. So as you can see, it's just really kind of funky looking, and it's not going to be perfectly neat, especially if you have layers in your hair like I do. But I love it because you can create a really thick looking braid, and I love it when my braids look really nice and thick. So by pulling out just really carefully like this, you can create a nice thick effect. And then I like to kind of pull down a few pieces on the side of my hair just to kind of make it a little bit more messy and not so perfectly done. And then for the finishing touch, I'm actually going to add a little scarf just to add a little bit of color because it's a pretty simple look. So I'm just taking a little silky scarf like this, and I'm just going to come under the braid and like right about here. I'm just going to tie it into a nice little bow. And then I'm going to twist it all the way around. And there is the finished look of the braid. I think it's just really cool and interesting. As you can see, it's very easy to do, but it kind of looks a little bit more difficult when someone looks at it up close like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you try this look out, I would love to see it on Instagram or Twitter, or you can post a photo on my Facebook fan page. Okay, so I also wanted to show you one other option if you don't want to do the headscarf and you want to make this look just look a little bit more fancy, because I know it does kind of look just a little bit wild and stuff because of all the different texture and everything. And again, if you have layers, it's going to be even more textury because little pieces are going to come out and stuff, but I don't really mind that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come about right here, and I'm going to take out the elastic, and so I'm going to come up to here, and I'm just going to kind of let these ends go loose, just like that, and then I'm going to just secure the braid again just a little bit higher up, so it's like a half braid. And I really like the way that this looks on the hair. I think it's just cute, and I'm going to add a little bit to the ends to make it look a little bit more fancy. And again, if you have a clear elastic, that would look better than just a black one, obviously, but I don't have a clear one right now, so for the sake of the video, the black one will work. But so I'm just going to pull it nice and tight like this. So as you can see, you still have all the braid and everything, and you still have that really cool texture, and it looks just as neat. But what I'm going to add to the ends is a little bit of a curl. So I'm going to be taking my Conair curling wand, which is my favorite curling tool, you guys know. And I'm just going to begin to curl the ends of my hair. Just going to kind of section them off like this. And then just wrap it around. And hold it for a good, I like to do like 6 to 8 seconds. And then release it, and it's a nice little curl. So I'm going to do the rest of the pieces, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. And then you can even go ahead and curl a few loose pieces around your face, which I'm going to do right here. So this is the second style that you can do using the braid, and so you still have like that really cool like texture, kind of messy look up here, and then down here it's just a little bit more polished and pretty with the curled ends, and I think it kind of balances it out having that it's not a full braid. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed both looks. You can let me know which one you like better, or if you try any of them out. Again, like I said before, I'd love to see them on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and I'll have all that information listed for you below. So I hope you guys liked this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone!